What's going on, everybody? This is Marlon again from Sick TV. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, the topic of conversation today is how much do I pay for my car note? Yes, car note. Yeah, I know it sucks, but it is what it is. I decided to lease my car again. The reason why is that I just didn't like the concept of owning a car. After my M550, I got an X3M, and I actually decided to finance that car, but it was a 2020. And then, over time, it's an M, so little things happened. Didn't like the price point attached to it, especially if it's something I'm going to be driving around all the time, because I do not have the capability right now to have more than one car, which I will pretty soon. But right now, don't have that availability to me. So what I decided to do is trade that car back in and get a lease. Guess to do something more comfortable, something I'm used to. But what I decided to do this time is get a high mileage lease. So instead of getting the normal 10 to 12,000 miles, I actually got 15,000 miles a time. The reason why is my job requires me to drive everywhere. And then with my personal life, just wanting to go out, wanting to enjoy my car, 10, 12,000 miles really doesn't do it for me. Honestly, 15,000 really doesn't do it for me either, but that's what they offer. That's the max I'm able to do, from what I was told. So that's what I got. So my lease is 15,000 miles a year, but I guess let's work a little bit backwards. So let's get the lease agreement to actually talk about numbers. So the biggest thing that most people need to understand when they're getting a car, leasing a car, is not just the car is this payment, is how much is the car, because you can have the same type of car that is, say, $1,600 a month, and the same car, same model car, not the same car, is roughly $1,300 a month. It all has to do with how much the car is worth, how much the MSRP is, what the incentives are going on at the time, interest rates, all the things that we as consumers do not care about, but that matters so much when it comes to getting a car. So in my case, the MSRP for my car, brand new, of course, is $119,225. Yeah, I know it's expensive, but it is what it is, right? So the price of the car is $119,225. And what I actually got is an i7 Edrive 50. So the reason I got that car is because the other ones are so expensive. I honestly wanted the 760, but I'm sorry, the i760 is not i760. I got to get everything right to make sure we're all on the same page. So the i760 is what I actually wanted, but I didn't feel like paying $150,000 for the car at this particular time, so I settled on the i7 eDrive 50, whatever the name is. Yeah, that's the name. So the reason why I prefer the i760 is because, one, it has a little bit more power, and two, is actually all-wheel drive. This eDrive 50 is actually rear-wheel drive car, so I do live in New York, so that does suck. We just had this quick snowstorm, and I slid out at 25 miles an hour doing absolutely nothing. So that's the reason why I wanted it, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get it, so that's why I have. Right? So that's the MSRP. For this particular car, my monthly payment, I did a 36-month lease, so my monthly payment for this car is $1,307.27 exactly. Which isn't necessarily that bad for a car that's $120,000. Honestly, my dad's car is close to half the price of mine, and his monthly payment is only $300 less. I know $300 is a lot, but from a $66,000 car to a $120,000 car, the monthly payment difference is only $300. It's not that bad. Truth be told, this is not my first i7. This is actually my second one. The first one I had was totaled. Sucked. Someone ran a red light, and yeah, basically T-boned my car, which is a good thing, a bad thing, I guess. But what I did learn from that is I actually put $5,000 or $6,000 down. I don't remember the exact number. But I also learned that you don't get any of that money back, which absolutely sucks. So I had to come up with money for my new car. But what I also learned is that I'm not going to be putting down such a large payment. So I basically just put down a little bit more than what my normal payments would have been. So I put down like $1,374 to cover whatever. That's what the finance manager said. And yeah, my monthly payments are $1,307. So those are basically stats on my car. In terms of numbers, what I pay. So I pay $1,307.29 a month for my monthly payment. I put down $1,374. And I also, and what am I missing? Yep, so that's basically it. So the next thing is that most people care about is insurance for this type of car. As I mentioned previously, my first car that I had, the first i7 I had, the insurance is pretty damn high, which I did not talk about yet. So the insurance is pretty high. The insurance I was paying on that car was $937 a month. Yeah, a little bit under $1,000 a month for the car. And that payment was also a little bit higher, which is $1,500 a month. If you guys want to know about that or have any questions about why, I'll be happy to discuss that in another video. Just make sure to comment down below. But yeah, my insurance now for this car is $417 a month, which is damn near a $500 difference, which I'm okay with. $500 in the opposite direction, meaning down, I'm fine with. So yeah, those are the total stats on my car. So I pay $1,300 a month roughly for the car, $400 a month for the insurance basically. So my total car note every month is roughly $1,720, I guess. And that's basically the total cost because it is electric. There's no gas. Hallelujah. My building offers free electric charging for people with electric cars, so I don't ever have to worry about that expense, which is a great thing. But I do miss the vroom vroom of an 8-cylinder. So I might end up getting one as my secondary car in time. Time to tell. Hopefully I do a little bit better financially to get the one I really, really want. But that's about it, guys. Let me wrap up the video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And comment down below if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out. Love you guys. Deuces. Mwah.